So Rick has been working on this attic, and he put this in. And his various tools are everywhere. Used to be where this line you can see right here. And actually, one day about 6 months ago, he wanted me to see what he did, and he like tore down the walls. So now it's open. Ooh, this has been done I think before. And these pot lights have been all wired in. They're hanging because they're gonna go. You rough them in first, and yeah, there's one there. Very nice. One right there. And it's making such a... Is that on? Yeah, it is on. And then this one. So instead of these, well, they were light bulbs just sticking out. So these are going to be all recessed. And so we won't bump our heads. Well, Rick especially. So he already did this kind of stuff here and this, which is double-sided reflector, and there's going to be some plywood that goes up here. So basically they're channels that come, and he's going to funnel them up to this area, and then here's another recessed light you can see. So they're all going to be, I don't know, there's going to be plywood, I don't know what else, but it's also going to have another layer of this, so that it actually feels really good down here. And the fan will only go on in the summertime. The winter it doesn't really need it. And there's these down at the bottom, over there, along here are vents. So in the summertime especially, it gets really, really hot up here. So we're trying to make sure that does not happen again. So, and then this will be storage. So I'll have a rolling rack here, which will hang my clothes. Actually, I'll show you that. There it is. It's too tall, actually. I was just seeing, I need two people to push it down. So it goes like into the next slot down. So because the attic is not very high, and that should be really good. Got this room happening. Did quite a lot on it. That phone is going to be up on the wall over there. Going to run new copper. There's a washroom here. This room is filled with all kinds of stuff. So when this attic is all done, we will systematically put things in here and label them, and the rolling rack, and then places for guests to put their luggage, like a luggage rack. And Rick wired up this. What's going to happen too is we've got a bunch of R14 insulation. So originally this was like just that wide, which code now has changed. It should be double wide, so he's extended it out. What else have we got here? Oh, he mounted this the box here, and it didn't need to have like a whole bunch of old wiring. Like he did new wiring, and it's grounded. Plus, there's also the old knob and tube, which the wires are really, really good. They look new. I know they're not the same color as normal, but yeah, they're still safe. They're grounded, this outside part. Yeah, it's great. He says he's whacked because he worked so hard. But it feels like I'm just in my short sleeves. It feels okay. Yeah. It's getting there. This actually is the back to the plumbing, that's like the sink and everything in the bathroom. And we bought, because he did fix it so it didn't leak, but we just bought today a tap set because this is going to be all not permanently confined. Like, there's going to be some way of getting into the services, and thank God this is dry now, because Rick went up and put caulking around the flashing for the chimney. So yes, thank you. This is so good. The floor is here, and then it goes down, because we didn't really anticipate exactly what we're gonna do. So the floor was put in a little bit. I don't think we should take this up to make it one level. But anyways, it's okay. He's got everything code, you know, going through the wood. Like that. So this is how it's supposed to be done. So he's done a lot. Yeah. Yeah, really good. So, onward. And thank you, Rick. Oh, this is the taps and spigot. It's not going to be exactly the same, but this is cartridge style, and it just doesn't work. Like I've only turned that a tiny little bit, and I can't do anything more than that. And then this one, the hot water tap is not so bad. Like, it just ends right there. This is not supposed to really move. So it's just this one that it's just, that's as far as the cold goes, and you cannot, it's like, it turns like a couple millimeters, and then you gotta push it off. So see, like that, tiny little bit of cold, and then turn it off, and then you gotta push it. So yeah, you got a new set. And what's really cool is, before you had to come in here, and there was before we had the vision of doing it this way, one of these things was just like hanging in the middle of the air. So now it's all done. I can turn that off. I don't have to go in there. It's really great. Got this. Okay. So I'm going downstairs, so I'm gonna turn this off. Yep, going downstairs now. Here's the insulation sitting in the living room. So, not for too much longer. What does it say? Oh, it's down there. R14. Here it is. This is what the taps will look like. It's okay. It looks okay. Whoa. I don't think I would want to be doing it. Thanks again, Rick. And as usual, it's in the PM. And Rick got a lot done. But it's time for him to rest his weary bones and be completely refreshed. And in the morning, start all over again, but for the man, for his job. And thank you for following on somewhat with the ongoing renovations, little at a time, for our 1930 home.